Good morning everyone, welcome to the Ambilight Stitching Wednesday. Right, so what I have in here, I actually managed to finish all this part now. I miss one stitch. Where is it? Here. I miss one stitch in here, so I will do later when I have the same color. When I will stitch in here, then I will come back and stitch the one single stitch that I missed it. So now it was lots of finishes I needed to do in this part. Let's see if we can a little bit zoom maybe. Let's see this part that I was stitching. Okay, this way may be better. There's lots of stitching I done in here on the road with this light kind of like a brown color. So it was I think it's a pink X symbol was. So if you stitch on this design, you will know there's lots of stitching need to be done. Obviously finish my beautiful bushes, finish a whole bunch in here. So I was working on it like 2-3 days, and after I finished this, I already started to work around. You can see that I already stitching all the way around and did some good progress working on the grass on the bottom in here. And I park now lots of threads in here already. All this kind of lots of threads from everywhere, from this side, and I don't understand why my camera bouncing for some reason. I pull out my mat, so maybe it doesn't stay stable, I don't know. So now together with you we will stitch this red circle. So we're kind of going after road, lots of symbols in here as you can see. So I will start somewhere in here, go to this point. You know why? Because my canvas have a good tension now. I told you I'm going to switch frame and when I switch my frame to this one, that is why I stitch and did lots of progress, because I was stitching mostly like not only in the daytime but also at night, and that created for me good progress. So excuse me. So I'm happy what I did, and obviously this is not only project I have been working on, but the other project will be different video. But for now, that's a good thing. I'm going to continue kind of work, not just what I parked threads in here on the top over this road, but also I will be going like down and down in here. I might have to step over table with one leg of the camera. Hold on. Maybe, just maybe I will have a better. I might have to keep it a little bit further away right now. And what did I do? Okay, just a minute. Okay. Yeah, so I will try. I don't know if I want to try to go wherever I can reach in this frame, because this pretty much good frame now. Feels tight, nice. We have now, I don't even remember what the week would be now. Well, I will add later in the description box, not description box, but the title of the video will be because this still continue as a frame number 3, and week, I don't know, is it 5 or 6? I think I missing. I used to always say before in the beginning of my video, but I just flipped my calendar from April to May without write down on the May side what's the frame number is, not a frame but week. So I will take care of that later. If I have a time, my next video will be, I think it would be fun kind of to see my whips, most of them probably like older type of whips that I'm not really interested in them to stitch, but I will stitch because I still or like it, or I just stitch a lot and I don't want to give up on it. So I will do kind of like a mini whip parade decision what I would like to work for the months of May. Still lots of days ahead for me to work, at least if I can put 500 stitches on each design, that would be good. And originally I wanted to pick 5 designs. I think I will go less. I choose 1, 2, 3 printed, and I choose 1 canvas counted. So yeah, hopefully that video will be on Thursday. I was stitching in 14 count in my hands, and I poke all the time when you making those points with 2 stitches I was doing on my ship, and I keep poking skin in here, and now it's not smooth, now it's sticking out, kinda rough feeling. I should use, well, let me try something. I have in here this kind of finger that I bought it, I think I have some of this in blue color. I remember I have a dollar store. This one good kind, like for hot glue to work with. Let me see if I can work with it, if it's comfortable or not. Definitely not gonna make me poke my finger, but oh boy, I have to get used to. Kind of weird. And I forgot to protect my other finger. Here, let's do it now. So yeah, this patch make me happy. I think I did a good job. Can't pick, hold on. Okay, now I don't, okay, see in here. Blue. So I was working on this design the whole Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for 3 days basically. So that's in 3 days I did a good progress. And it's not just in the bottom here that I stitch, also to finish some of the threads I went a little bit up the tree and stitch up there already. But really love how those bushes look like of the flowers. orange, red, and purple. They are pretty. Today is the day where I record my short video for diamond paint and full crystal, which for you it was yesterday on my channel. Didn't plan to do it, but then I decided that's it, I'm not gonna give you the off. So I sit down and shoot short video. After that I finish all those yellow colors of diamonds that we were supposed to do, and I think I will work a little bit more. Well, not sure, maybe not tonight, because I find that it's hard to work with those sparkles at night. So I have another one with regular diamonds and AB diamonds. Those one easy to do on at night. Today I have received email request to review some product for diamond painting. I forgot to say this in diamond painting video, so I don't know if that's kind of appropriate to say for the cross stitch or not, but usually we talk for both crafts. Somebody, oh, I think on Instagram, I think Julie, that was you who asked me if I know anything about electric pen diamond painting tool, and I kind of saw ad on Facebook about it, but I didn't watch any like videos or review. I thought if it's electric, it's probably heavy, maybe would be to work with, and how that work, kind of funky looking. So I did receive email today to review that pen. So I was like, wow, that's surprise, because just not long ago I was asked about. So I replied that yes, I would do review for the tool. So I'm kind of interested. Now just I'm not sure if they're going to reply to me back to my email or just going to send. I give them my address, so we'll see what happens, if you're gonna like it or not, because for some reason I think it's going to be kind of waste of money to order that stuff, because I think it's going to be heavy, not comfortable, but it could be surprise. And because it says electric, so I assume hopefully USB charger, not on batteries. Well, obviously if it's electric, so probably USB cord. Does any of you have that pen? So you can tell me if you like it or not. What is your impression about it? So I'm really looking forward now to see, because you know what would be good for, you don't need a wax, and you know how we have a problems with AB diamonds or some of the sparkle diamonds that wax getting non-sticky so quick and it's hard to work with. Well, maybe that is solution to resolve the problem. Maybe it's going to be the best tool of my life. I don't know. So let's see. Need a time to get here, if they will go with me. Hopefully they will see my email back, because very often emails go to the junk mail. But I did reply, and I hope I will get it, so we can try and test it out together with you and hopefully work as a charm. That's it. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, I guess I can zoom in here a little, maybe a little bit. Okay, I think this is perfect now. There is lots of this symbol, not only in here on the bottom by this road, but also on the top a little bit. I can see I'm excited in this frame to stitch those big tree that has those beautiful red colors. I'm excited. This frame was the most gorgeous in my opinion, and I couldn't wait to get to it, and now I'm stitching here this flowers, bushes in here. It was so much joy to stitch. I love all those colors combination, so many. I stuck on these flowers for a long time, because if you stitch in this canvas and you look on a symbol on these three bushes by this road, it's a lot of switch colors. Feels like you just retread your needle and it's already again you need to change color. So those bushes took away lots of my time just to find the correct color, and it was lots of changes. The rest went kind of quick, and that's why I already started to stitch with this green on the other side of the road. There should be water in here as well. Okay. Had to stop and stitch a little bit on my own. Right, let's continue. Hopefully we will manage to stitch few more threads today. Probably will be with the stops. And if you hear noises around the house, Catherine right now in the shower, so you probably hear the noises of the water. Kind of half of the day is gone today very quickly, because as soon as I brought my design to stitch, I didn't realize it's already 2 o'clock and she showed up on the house from school. I thought I have plenty of time to do that. Wow, I really have to set some kind of alarm to keep an eye on the time, because I thought I have plenty of time to stitch, and I end up now gonna scramble 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there to do some stitching. And I was planning to do this video at least 1 hour for those who like longer video. If you don't like longer video but you like to see what's going on, you can definitely speed up the video by changing the speed time on your channel. And this is a little bit already kind of time when some seeping through the blinds to my table. It's not always good to stitch. I kind of missed the golden time, but I did diamond painting on that time where it was like nice and comfortable to do work, but that's okay. I'm thinking today maybe I will go downstairs and do some little bit organizing as well, if I will have a time enough for everything. now when it's getting like close to the campground, getting excited. Today, like, we already kind of preparing a little bit for that. My husband today went to Costco and fill up all the propane tank with gas, because 2 of them go into the trailer to provide us with the heater. What all that propane work for the trailer, and 2 other propanes for barbecue, so we don't run out accidentally. So always have like a one working the barbecue, and then another one just sits extra. And we bought a new barbecue for this year at the campground, so I did not see yet. My husband went by himself and bought it. He said there is also include with the barbecue like the flat tray that you can use for like pancakes or bacon, whatever, something flat to work on it while you doing other for the grill meat, whatever. So I have no idea how they look like. It's going to be for me like at the campground unboxing. Well, I'm sure he already going to assemble, unless he already purchased the one that assemble, because sometimes you can buy brand new on a box and you need to assemble, or they would be already assembled fully at the store. I think that's how it's work. Yeah, so I need to speed up with some project now. I really have to start to record at least 2 videos per day to fill up the gaps through the week. And it's already 6th of the May, and I still did not start work on my beaded design that we have a stitched 20 rows. 20 rows of beaded peony. Sometimes I forget about it. I might have to bring it here to me on a table, so when I see it, I'm going to remember to do that. I just need with that design record at least like 1 video, and the rest of could be a beaded project, like let's say once a month. No, once a week to make it a beaded. Next week, for example, my other beaded designs that I have, to kind of rotate them, so I have at least 1 video of bead embroidery every week. I think I'm trying to keep up with it. If I can do more, then I will do more. Okay, I'm going to finish this thread because some threads longer, some shorter. Eventually I can lose them, I think, so I will do my last stitch in here, and we will move up to some next thread. Okay, I need to cut it off this not even tail because I keep messing up with me here. Okay. Okay, what should we stitch now? Maybe this pretty the stripy one or the gray one? Let's do this gray symbol first because it's such a bright green color. Let me just separate my thread. Okay. This is the color I think that when I stitch, I feels like it's not straight. But I think they all layer the same. It's just a lighter color. I feel like it make looks like more not straight. Access, layer and wiggle, but I think it's just because it's a lighter color, so it's everybody like my video by sharing some sweet memories from childhood. I'm sure I have tons. I just have to think about and maybe create another video with it, but I need to maybe write down moments so I remember, because if I have to think of, that would be, I don't know, there's something I remember, you know, the childhood of 70s or after 70s, 80s. My house, and there was like one more house, and between the other two houses was two ponds, and one of those ponds was used to have my girlfriend. We went to school together, same class. We were besties at school, and her second cousin. So there's the three of us amigos. We always were together, plus my best friend that year younger from me, Valia, who lost her husband at war. She still don't know where he is, so disappeared for now. So we used to have like all those kids, you know. We live pretty much poor, far away from bigger city, in the village, and such a simple life, you know. So when we were in the winter time, we would get all together on that pond, and we would play hockey. Boys, girls, doesn't matter. And obviously none of us have a real hockey stick. Well, some boys maybe try to make from some piece of stick that looks like hockey stick, but most of us, we were playing, okay, we find somewhere empty can, like a metal can, let's say from fish, I don't know. And then we would go in the bushes, because there was lots of bushes around that pond. We would break some branches of the bushes, clear up, and that would be our hockey sticks. So we would play the hockey with the wooden sticks, just a stick, straight stick, with a little bit branch, maybe kind of make it like a shape, you know, to catch the can empty. And we would chase half of the day the can. One time the ice wasn't strong enough, and what we like to do, we would purposely, when ice, it wasn't deep pond, like in the summer for the kid it would be like maybe to the waist, maybe water, and when it's a summer hot, the water would be even more evaporate to leave like a mud on the bottom. And used to be there fish carp as well, so we would walk on that carp and walk on the mud. Oh yeah, the more mud and dirty I was there. So one time I stepped on a carp. He was sleeping on the mud, I guess. Oh my god, I scared him, he scared me. I ran so fast from the muddy spot. And so in the winter, when it's not very hard ice, so we would run on top of it to make ice soft and literally wave kind of wiggle under our feet, would break it to kind of almost like you walking on the grass. The ice would be so thin, and that was so much fun to do that. And one time the ice break under me, and I end up in the middle of winter, very cold. I end up in the water with my boots. Oh, you should see how fast I was running home. Good thing it wasn't far away. So obviously I wouldn't tell my parents what happened. I would just run quickly home and change that nobody would see you. Hide wet clothes somewhere behind the fireplace to make it dry. But that was, yeah, that was good thing it wasn't deep enough. That was a dangerous games we play. Oh, what else? What else to tell you? In the summer, I don't know, I was a tomboy. I love to climb the trees. The higher trees, I would on it. The most dangerous game that we play, catch and seek, no, how's it? Find and seek, no. Tag. No, I think it's a tag. It's one house, a wooden house, when built, and the ceiling have only those, how would you call them, studs in the ceiling, separating. Usually they can like a meter or meter and a half away from each other, and then you put like a driveway on it. So you know those beam, that's what they call wooden beams, that later you connect ceiling to them. So just the beams, and on the bottom was like still sand, didn't have a floor. So basically it's just like a skeleton of the house, just walls with open windows still, no floor, no ceiling. So we would climb on the top of those beams, and we have to jump over those open beams and catch each other to play tag. And one time one girl didn't see me standing on the beam, and she jumped literally to me by running away from another person. And if I wouldn't be holding by the roof beams, we would both end up probably with broken necks on the floor. But I was holding, she literally was hanging on my waist by holding to me. So I kind of save her and save myself by holding it. But most of the time we would just like jump and run. I don't know, that was such a scary thing. It was so scary thing to do at first, like first time jump. But since you get used to it, to the size of the beam, how far you have to jump, we will run like on the ground. That's ridiculous. How we survive? Would I ever let this to do right now for my kids? Never. You kidding me? I'm a bubble wrap mother, and if I think what I did, whew, most of the time I'm not even tell them of my childhood games because they were too dangerous. But back then it was more safe living than now. We never knew thing like it was never existed. Somebody could steal the child, abduction. There was none such thing like this. It was safe to walk around. I would go as a kid kilometers and kilometers away to the woods to pick up the mushrooms or berry, and very often I would go by myself because I didn't care about company. That's just something I enjoyed doing, and I would after school throw my backpack whatever. It wasn't the backpack back then, but just like a special school bag, and I would go 3 o'clock already afternoon when I come from school, And I would go like 5 kilometers away from home in the woods, deep in the woods. And I would come back home, it was dark already. I don't know how my mom handled that. But I would always come over home with some goods. I'm in nature, we are friends. We are tight with nature. I always have my directions with the sun. As soon as I go into the deep woods. I hope I was in the point of the camera. I would always look where the sun, from which side from me, so I remember how to get back to the road. Yeah. I guess when you grow up with, like my father would go always take me with him, and I would have to kind of rely on myself because he liked to go quietly without worrying where I am. He would just go and go. I have to kind of follow, and if I'm busy to pick up some mushrooms and turn away, I lift my head, I don't see him, I'm panicking, I'm yelling, and he's not answering. I yell again, he would whistle to let me know where he is, but the echo in the woods would distribute that whistle that it kind of feels like it's from different side. I'm sure he probably saw me, but he wanted me to make sure I find him. I don't know if that was experiment for him to teach me to be independent in the woods or what, or he just knew that he will find me. I don't know. The most thing that I did not like as a kid, when we would have like logs of wood and we have to cut them for the wood for the fire, for the fireplace to cook food, you know, in a house or warm up. We still have like a fireplace, a special kind of fireplace that would warm up 2 rooms in a house. And in the winter time usually you prepare the wood, because not in the summer with the green leaves, you have to wait till winter, so it's all dry branches, stuff like that. And we would do like a saw, not the electric, like a hand saw with 2 handles on each side. And my father and I we have to pull to each other to cut those logs, and then later he would crack them with the axe. So that was kind of hard work, but I always, there was like in 70s there was no such thing you would say no to your parents. If they ask you let's go, you just follow and do it without any argument or tell them you don't want to do it. There was no such thing in my family. It's need to be done, it's need to be done, that's it. Or for example, if my mom and father have to go somewhere, and let's say they have to go to the market very early in the morning, and if it's summer, then I'm responsible to make sure 7 o'clock in the morning let cow go to the field. So before that I need to get up early to milk the cow first, and then make sure to let the cow in time. When all the street put their cow on the street, you have to put yours, and one person take all the cows and take them far away to the field for a whole day. And then later, which really surprised my husband when I took him first time to Ukraine, he never saw how cows come home from field. So he always told the story to everybody how a whole bunch of cows, could be like 30 or more, they walking in the street, and we as the owner, we just wait cows, and they know where they house, they turn to their own fence, to the doors, and go straight to the well, drinking water from the bucket that's already provided for them, and they go into the stable where they always stay. Everyone have their own stable, and they do not go to other ones, they go to their own. And he was shocked how cows smart and know what to do. So to me it was like I didn't even pay attention that this is something could be special. But now I understand, being from different country, lots of things that's kind of hard to explain if you never see that before. So yeah, that was kind of interesting experience was for him to see the cows coming home from field and go to their own yard. What else you want to know? Okay, we can, oh, the camera will stop anyway, and I will restart. Oh, my camera stopped already. Okay, let's continue. I was going to start new symbol, but you know what, this thread already short, we might as well just finish. Or maybe I'm not going to finish because my frame holding by the clamp, and it's my table literally here is not comfortable for me from under the table right now to grab a needle. So maybe I'm just going to switch to different symbol that is more open. What do you think? Let's do that. I will finish this thread later because obviously I have one more of this one, the same one. So one I restarted from here, kind of jump from here. This one will be meet up together and just go more for the symbol. But right now I think I will do, oh, what is this? Oh, that's the one symbol that we were doing down. This one will go up. Okay, that's a good patch in here. Or this is, no, it's not. Oh no, this is stripey one. Okay, we changing back. That's also have a lots of this. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, why I cannot get now? Okay, so where would I go with this one? Because I was trying to figure out, I have another thread of this symbol that coming out from here. So this one kind of gonna go that way. This one will go up. It's basically, it's a lone rose. Or to stitch from here and go to here. And then turn around. Huh. No, maybe here, and from here gonna go be that way. Okay, let's do that. May already, you know, if I want to finish this summer, my plan. So I think another 3 months of summer plus still May. 3 months, that's a lot of weeks. No, I definitely will finish before that, right? Isn't that what's supposed to be? I'm supposed to finish sooner. Yeah, but this frame is a little bit bigger. Let's not forget that. maybe next week I will break my thing to stitch like all the way in here on the bottom, and we will jump into the tree on the top of this canvas because it's supposed to be nice and bright red or burgundy. Tree would be pretty colors to stitch with, so maybe we will jump for one video and stitch all the colorful threads and not green. I think we should do that. Okay, I need coffee. Last night I thought I stayed to 2 o'clock. Oh, I was stitching to 2 o'clock. No, I think I went to bed sleep like around, well, definitely was 4 o'clock in the morning for sure, because crazy me, I was doing diamond painting and watch Netflix movie. And when you watch movie that has series 1, 2 and 3, it's kind of like, you know, one series finish episode and then you're just wondering what's next and you want to watch another episode, and this another and another. I end up watching to almost 4, it was 3 something, and I was like, okay, I better go to bed. But just to go to bed, I just wasn't sleepy. So I still took with me my iPad and just stroll, looking it through, playing some game, watching internet, some movies, not the movies, but like play game or TikTok, something, just not to sleep. Just wasn't on a sleepy mood, and I can't believe it was already almost morning and I couldn't even sleep. I could work if I wouldn't be tired, like physically, my arm, shoulder, I could stitch or diamond paint all night. But in the end, my shoulder was hurting, and actually right now it's really heavy and need a rest. But I don't want to rest. Like I said to my husband, by moving needle and thread, I'm exercising my arm this way. But to be honest, I'm probably just creating the elbow thing. How you call it, tennis elbow? By doing the same movements, that's what start bother for people. I don't know. It's hard to stop if you like something. Like right now, when I don't have too many video of review to do, and I have to say that that's a big plus for me, because there's so much more work I can do right now just for myself, instead of reviewing for the company and waste all that time on recording. Now I can create so much more, and I think my progress raise in stitches, and the more now I start to do a little bit more often diamond painting, make me wants to do more and finish some of those whips. Not some of them, obviously finish all of them, but it's more and more I'm getting interested in doing a diamond painting. So that's good. I will create maybe same thing as for cross stitch, that I want to finish some older whips and work on it. I should do the same thing for diamond painting, to bring the oldest one and work on. I'm waiting surprise from Good Deals. I picked a design to review that I think it's very, very pretty, but I asked them to make a decision for me. Oh my god, I have somebody knocking on the door. It's my dog, I guess, scratching and knocking it with the foot, the door. Okay, so yeah, I told them to choose from me type of diamonds and the size of the canvas. So I'm really looking forward to receive the package, because I think design is amazing. Well, first I picked the design in crystals, full crystal, but then I thought with the crystals it could be maybe not as good details showing, because lots of crystals shining can look the same, because I still don't have too many of them colors, you know. So we will see what they will pick. I did not receive the email back. Hopefully eventually will get back to me. My canvas that I keep waiting and checking every single day from Dream Stitch, it was shipped, supposed to be on April 22. It was order made on April 12, I think. Can't even remember now, but it was like a shipment pointed out it's 22, but the tracking number doesn't move and nothing. So I know that they have to print design first, so let's say 2 weeks from 22. Well, it's kinda should be 2 weeks right now, and then maybe another week to deliver. I don't know. Hopefully next week is going to be here, because it's exciting project, and who knows, it could be another whip, because it has a special threads, and I'm a big sucky for the special threads. Has lots of metallic threads. It's the Dream Catcher, I think, name, by Fairy brand from Dream Stitch. my lovely friend Jenny, Kelly Jenny cross stitch. Every time I see her making a video review like of a Whips parade that she done every month, and when she's showing her Merry Village mushroom picnic, oh, I'm so jealous because she did already such a good progress. She's doing an 80 count. I wish I could do it. Didn't have a, well, I did restart it. Oh my god, she restarted like 3 or 4 times. I restarted for the second time. I think there's somebody else. This canvas looks like, I mean this design, everybody doesn't get like smooth start and finish. Everybody restarting. Some don't like in the fabric. And I find that I have a hard time to stitch on 25 count because maybe I need to adjust my glasses. Or I just don't have a good magnifier, and I feel like my eyes getting too tired quickly if I stitch on 25 count. Kind of literally eyes getting kind of like a blurry. But every time I watch her doing it, I want to do it again. And I really have to pull out and put at least 100 stitches just so I can do something. It's a heavy confetti right now, and I think it's going to be confetti through the whole thing because it's a max color. I was trying to find a fabric big enough in 18 count in Ada, but did not found on Amazon because I like to order and it's like next day here. Amazon didn't have a big enough. From AliExpress, kind of far away, long wait, which I would receive already a long time ago and forgot about it. But no, I'm such a stubborn. But then again, now I'm thinking, do I want to restart for the 3rd time after I already have a little nibble start again for the 2nd time? I'm not sure if I showed you or not how much I stitched 2nd time. It's not much really to showcase yet, so I'm not gonna even bother to show you right now because there's not much to see yet. When it's nice and sunny day like right now, it would be nice to stitch maybe on that design. But to the time I want to stitch, it's already sunset, it's darker, and then with the light I find it's not good. Maybe I should try now after this video, see how they work on the middle of the day to stitch. Because every time kinda I start to stitch the design, it's counted. You always kinda at night. Maybe that's my problem. Because in the daytime I feel like I see better. Maybe that's what I need, to stitch on that particular design only in the daytime. And you know what, just for curiosity I will do that. As soon as I stop record this video, I will pull out and see if this will work for me or not. It could be. Yeah. Okay. It's getting a good patch of green color here, but also it's very close to the edge of the table here. Ooh, sun went behind a cloud. Can you see the changes on the canvas? Got darker right away. Is it purposely because I want to stitch mushrooms? It got darker so I don't stitch. When sun hit in my window and make a nice and bright house, feels like I can do anything. I'm so motivated, even like cleaning or dusting or vacuum, of reorganizing. But when it's cloudy and dark, feels like that's it. The day is ruined. I don't want to do nothing. It doesn't work nothing though. Always have to do something. We're gonna have a barbecue today, but Catherine ordered for me to make for her salmon and rice. So that's what I'm gonna start to prepare. It was frozen, so I pull out. Have to put spices and prepare for the oven. Last time I cooked a piece of salmon for my son, he really loved it, so I'm going to do the same way. I think I have the recipe on my cooking channel, Food Goods with Natalia. I think I made a salmon. Yeah, I think I have a video. Really love my family. Well, my husband don't like salmon, but 3 of us we love fish, and it's tasty. My thread will be finished soon, so is the frame of the video. It's 22 minutes again, but I'm not going to finish this video yet. I will continue, probably stitch a little bit more later, or come back and just finish and show you from better view maybe what we have. But what I want to try now quickly the account and see if it's better, and then I can tell you update in this video, or maybe even show you what I have so far again after restarting, because remember I could not do it with the grid on it, so I washed that canvas and I made my own grid, and now it's kind of easier to count, but it's just not easy to count on my eyes. And it's just a lots of threads changing, and I try to park, which I don't know if that's a good idea to park with such a confetti. Okay, my friends, as my video stop, I will be right back to you yet, so don't go away. I will continue stitching or give you update, but it's going to be probably like 10 o'clock. Now it's only 4:30 p.m. so I will finish my video later on, maybe even 10 or 11 at night, when I'm here alone again and quiet and peace. Okay, see you in a second, okay? Are you helping? I guess not. Okay, here is my threads, the bucket with the threads. Here it is. And I actually managed to stitch a little bit. I know it's dark, I have this light working in here, but here is my mushrooms thing. Where's the light? Give it away. That's all I have so far. So if we look in here on a corner, I stitched 234 stitches actually today. So now 530 I have all in total. Very little, but I stitched this what, third time stitching, and here is my very tiny stitch. So basically what I stitched today, all this spread in here, fill up some holes in the middle from parking previous threads. So I will continue working on it. Very little start. Jenny, it's your fault, you push me, good girl, thank you. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I was using first I was using glasses, then I pull out this light, not the light, magnifier, then I put this over my neck, and then I look through magnifier, and you know, it's kind of heavy in the neck, not exactly comfortable, so I still have to figure out how to do it, but it definitely works much better than just the regular glasses. So I have to figure out how to maybe wrap this around some kind of tripod so it's hanging over, it's not on my neck, because on the neck it's a little bit heavy. So now let me show you one more time what we have on the Ambilight for today. Here's the part that I stitched. So I will continue to work on all these threads that I have in here, but I think I will next time maybe we will stitch somewhere in here, because this something should be like red and colorful, I don't know, or even inside in here should be some kind of red trees. We will change color, but this oh my god, these flowers look so good. If this would be like with the back stitch, we would probably see some kind of like a stems in here from the flowers line, but for now just like this. And look at that missing stitch right there, you see that? Unbelievable. Oh, okay, yeah, so I have to stitch this one little tiny stitch. Why it doesn't want to focus on it. Yes, when I will stitch with the red color, I will do the symbol up there. And this orange bush looks nice, looks nice. The road go all the way to the cottage, and let's just a little bit unroll. I don't have a room in here, but here you go. We go through the bridge and to this wonderful paradise house. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, happy stitching. I will see you tomorrow.